Engelbert Humperdinck, 1, 2, 3. Chimken, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. The Testament of Sherlock Holmes. You use whatever you want to use, Chimken. Whatever works best for you, bro.
No.
Sherlock Holmes. Mr. and Dr. Watson, little string puppets of them. These kids' faces are terrifying.
Oh, look! It's a book!
Oh, fucking shoulders.
Maybe it's a book about pirates with a treasure map. No, I don't think so. I wish that I had seen through all your lies. Oh, start from the beginning, not the middle. And so I decided to pick up my pen to relate the most disturbing episode of my life thus far.
It all began early one morning in 1898, when Sherlock Holmes invited me to accompany him on a visit to the Marquis of Conyngham.
Marquis.
Watson, my dear fellow, we can now go and inform the Marquis that we have found the Samoan necklace, and very much faster than Inspector Baines, too.
To remind me closer to it, Chimken.
Have you really solved the theft, Holmes? And so quickly?
I have indeed, Watson. And believe me, it was completely unnecessary to spread out all over London, as our friend Baines thought was best. He likes to boast that his methods are equal to mine, but once again the outcome has contradicted him.
After all these years of accompanying you upon your investigations, I thought that by now I should be reasonably capable of following your train of thought. But in this particular case, I must admit that I don't understand anything at all.
Ah, you see, but you do not observe, Watson. There lies the difference. It is a matter of course.
A matter of course? In the middle of the night, when everyone is fast asleep, the service bell within that room rings out and alerts the servants. They dress quickly and come running, but the door is locked and there is a strong smell of burning from within. A few seconds later, the master of the house himself, the robbed Marchioness's husband, the Marquis of Conyngham, arrives and unlocks the door using the sole key. A fire has started inside the room, but they have managed to arrive in time to put it out. It is at that moment that the Marquis realizes that the famous Samoan necklace, which had been safe within its glass cabinet only a few hours earlier, has now disappeared.
In order to explain, let us confirm my theory before the arrival of Inspector Baines.
Who the fuck's Baines, man? Where's Lestrade? I inverted. Why is it not inverted? Wait. Was it already inverted? No. What day is my birthday? 10th of March. What the hell? It's not working. Don't fucking tell me this. Tell me I've got to retrain myself again. Maybe that's just for first person. No, it's not ticked off, look. Oh, there we go. I have to do that first. I just pressed X on it. Silly sausage. There we go. Beautiful. Look at the broken showcase and press X. Let me just check there's nothing behind my head. There's not at the moment, but I might have to move that. Broken showcase. Can we change camera angle? I think I saw it. In the controls. Look first person. R3. I tried R3. Oh, square. There we go.
This window was cut with a diamond. A clean, discreet piece of work. This is where the necklace was.
See how tiny the hole is, and not one fingerprint upon the window.
You always interact with X. After a clue is examined, the icon will turn green. Please move Sherlock Holmes near the left window. You should see two clue icons simultaneously. Yes, I do. Enter examination mode with multi-zone. Press X.
A mark undoubtedly made by a diamond. Someone tried to cut the glass, but he was interrupted.
Therefore, the thief tried to escape through the window, but he was interrupted.
Wrong, Watson. Look at the size of the cut. How would you escape through that? Rather, you would probably just leap through the window. We are on the ground floor, after all.
All the windows are locked. They've not been forced.
Go to the chimney. You will see the hand icon on the magnifying glass. Take it by pressing X. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can figure some of this stuff out myself before we start getting Holmes involved. Right. Sheet music all over the floor. And a candle burnt on one side, indicating a draft. Possibly an open window. Some notes scribbled. We'll look at those in a minute, I guess. Presume that's the lady of the house. You can always examine or activate any of your items in your inventory by pressing triangle. Oh, this is new. We didn't have this in the other games we played. Oh, that's cool as well. We've got a full chat log. I guess we could switch characters. I must compliment you exceedingly upon the zeal and the intelligence which you have shown. Well, thank you. So I've got a knife, some matches, and a magnifying glass in the bag of John H. Watson. Right, we've got two knocked over things. There's the missing candle, which I presume is that one over there. Near the piano, some music scores are on the floor. You can activate an item by selecting it in your inventory, or directly in the game by using L1R1. Use the magnifying glass on the scores near the piano. Wait, how do I do it? You can activate an item by selecting it in your inventory or directly in the game. L1R1. Oh, when I click on them, it'll...
Let us examine the crumpled scores that have fallen off the piano.
Aha! A tiny handprint. It is tiny. What the hell? It's two tiny handprints. 3.
These sooty prints were left by a tiny hand.
Somebody
I don't
escaped up the
understand why
chimney.
these music scores are covered with soot.
Oh, come on, Watson. Put 2 and 2 together, me. Tiny handprints, chimney's fucked up. Make a character move faster. Hold R2. I'll run around. Is it L2? You activate Sherlock's sixth sense. I'll show you a hint you have not discovered yet. Bro. Where was it? You can now search for other clues in the room. I was going to say, I wonder if the necklace is just in the water, hidden in here. But I couldn't see it.
Not very well kept, this aquarium. I can see a dead fish floating on the surface.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I thought it was just chilling. Oh yeah, it's on its side. I should have noticed that.
Not very well kept, this aquarium. I can see a dead fish floating on the surface. These documents are not very interesting, even though they're addressed to the Minister of Maritime Affairs.
The Marquis himself.
Okay. Right, first of all, it's a bit twitchy. I need to take down the sensitivity. Oh, what's the difficulty for? That's better. Right, the bell pull. I mean, it's dark. It could be covered in soot.
The fire started here, just beneath the bell pull.
Whoever pulled the cord would have had his feet in the fire, unless it was pulled before the fire started. Strange. There are some objects here that have been knocked over.
And what about the candle, bro? It's obviously from that.
A candle. It must have fallen from the chandelier.
There is a piano, Chimkin. It's right there. Oh, no shit, it did. It fell from the chandelier, not there. Okay, Holmes, I didn't even look up. I thought because there's one missing on here, it's from there. But they are a different kind of candle, actually. I don't need to move faster. Stop telling me what to do, man.
Heading towards his chosen escape route, probably the window, the thief knocked over the stool, which then caught fire.
But why didn't he try to put the fire out at once? Footprints. You are not going to get on your knees to examine them.
There is no need. It is soot. The servants must have trodden in it while they were putting out the fire. The chest wasn't opened. The necklace wasn't in it.
What kind of thief doesn't take more than one thing now? Or at least ransack a room. They knew what they were coming for, that's for sure.
This draft screen makes an ideal hiding place.
As the theft was committed at night, I conclude that the thief hid himself behind the draft screen and waited until he was alone in the room. Strange. There aren't any prints. Yet I'm sure that the thief hid here.
When the servants arrived at the door, having been alerted by the bell, they saw evidence of the theft and the fire, but they didn't see the thief.
This door is very hard to force. The Marquis is the only person to have the key.
Marquis.
The thief could not get out through here until eventually, when the door was opened by the servants.
Ah, Mr. Holmes.
Bones.
You're already here.
Good morning,
Brains.
Inspector. You've arrived just in time.
Scotland Yard arrives like the cavalry, always in the nick of time. Ah, but I know that satisfied expression, Mr. Holmes. Have you already solved the case?
It's possible.
We have retraced the thief's rather unusual footsteps. He is a true acrobat. But what I cannot understand is that when the servants entered the room, there was no one to be seen. An acrobat, perhaps, but an invisible one? I do not think so.
The only explanation is that the thief escaped before the servants arrived. I don't know how, but there is no other way.
Chim chimney, chim chimney,
Half a
chim,
point
chim,
for the
chim,
doctor,
chim.
nil for the inspector.
I am pleased to see that you find the situation amusing, Mr. Holmes. Very well then, explain.
Dr. Watson was correct when he mentioned acrobatics, but he is mistaken about the nature of the acrobat. As for you, Baines, you're quite incorrect, as the thief was in the room when the servants entered.
Explain, for heaven's sake, Mr. Holmes.
Watson, how could a thief be missed in the middle of 8 men?
I don't know. Because he is very small? Stop teasing us, Holmes.
Exactly, because he is small and remarkably agile.
You're thinking of a monkey?
And a trained monkey at that, without a doubt, a Leontopithecus rosalia from Central America. The animal had been hidden inside the room for several hours, calmly awaiting the signal from his master. Once night had fallen and the room was empty, a high-frequency whistle alerted the monkey that it was time to begin the procedure
like a
for
mix of
which he had been
stories.
trained. The monkey emerged from his hiding place and used the point of a diamond to open the glass cabinet and steal the necklace. He headed across to the window by the chimney, but knocked over the stool, which in turn knocked aside the fire guard and started the fire. The frightened monkey jumped from the chimney by swinging from the bell pull, thus alerting the house servants. He then went to the window and began to use his diamond to cut a hole, but was interrupted by the staff trying to gain entry via the door, and he panicked again. He ran across the piano, scattering the music scores onto the floor, before hiding inside the chandelier, knocking over a candle. Finally, the servants and the Marquis entered the room,
Marquis.
leaving the door open while they put out the fire. It was during the confusion that our agile little thief made his escape through the doorway. As simple as that.
A brilliant explanation. Bravo, Holmes.
And the necklace?
I can see it from here, my friends. It's right in front of us.
We have searched the room from top to
fish
bottom,
tank, bro.
Holmes. How were we unable to find it?
Because we paid insufficient attention to the only victim of this affair.
What victim? No one is dead?
Yes,
he?
Watson, a poor goldfish whose destiny was to die, crushed by one of the most precious necklaces in England.
The aquarium is just beneath the chandelier. I understand.
The little monkey had likely hung the necklace around its neck and lost it when he leapt from the chandelier. The jewels fell into the aquarium, where they remain now. Marquis, here is your necklace, intact, just a little wet.
Mr. Holmes, this brilliant demonstration does credit to your reputation.
Thank you so much, Marquis. Do you wish to verify the authenticity of your jewel?
No, I recognize it. I have spent many hours
Wow.
admiring it, you know.
Good. I will return it to its box and...
Inspector, a bank has just been held up. You must follow me at once. Orders of Scotland Yard.
What times?
Sirs, duty calls. My regards, Marquis. Well done again, Mr. Holmes.
Bob the Builder.
There, the necklace is in its box.
Enjoy it,
We've
Jacob.
lost enough time here. Let's go home, Watson.
Ah, very well, as you wish. A good day to you, Marquis.
With pleasure, gentlemen. And once again, thank you.
This morning's newspaper. Holmes, have you read this article about you?
No, Watson, not yet, and I won't have time to.
Read it before you leave. It's outrageous.
If you insist.
No telescope this time. Okay. 221B's devolved. It's a lot narrower than it is in Crime and Punishments and Devil's Daughter. And I think this window wasn't bay, I think it was flat. But everything else in the room seems the same as it was, except the table was over here a little bit. What about my room? What the hell have you got on your shoes, bro? Can we still change our outfits and stuff? Oh, it doesn't like we can in this one. What the hell, man? It sounds like he's got... like he's walking in... on a damp rug. Okay, it doesn't seem like we can change our outfits in this one. Can we access our archives? Oh, no. Not at all. Okay, don't look like we have the archives either. Alright, let me read this article. What is it? Sherlock Holmes at the home of the Marquess of Coiningham. The investigation is a fiasco. Yesterday, the celebrated detective Sherlock Holmes was invited to the manor of the Marquess of Coiningham to supply his conclusions following his investigation into the disappearance of the priceless Samoan necklace. It should be recalled that the lady called in the detective after the police appeared flummoxed in the face of the astonishing circumstances surrounding the theft. Indeed, the valuable piece of jewellery disappeared while the door to the room in which it was displayed was locked. The alarm was raised by the servants, alerted by the room service bell ringing out during the night. When the Marquis, the only person in possession of the key, opened the door, everyone rushed in to extinguish a fire that had started before it was noticed that the necklace had mysteriously vanished. Grand Sovereign, how you doing, man? The Thinker. What's the Thinker? The painting? The most astonishing factor is that no thief was found within the room, and all the exits were closed. As usual, Mr. Holmes resolved the case in the twinkling of an eye. The Thinker's a famous painting. Sculpture, even. Like that. I think Grand Sorrow might have said it because...
Prince Woodville, French culinary expert and bagpipe player, might be our next king. That's not so shocking, my dear fellow.
You know exactly to which article I'm referring, Holmes. How can Farley dare to tarnish your reputation
I
like
didn't
that?
even read it.
You know, Watson, that wherever glory walks, jealousy is bound to follow. As for the forgery of the necklace, I suspect that we shall soon be enlightened in this regard. Come in, Inspector Baines, the door's open.
There was a painting in the other room with something like that.
Mr. Holmes, how did you know I was here?
You are one of our rare visitors who avoids the second-to-last step of the stairs, which creaks dreadfully. And if I add the clinking of the handcuffs at your belt, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, Inspector?
Have you read that rag?
Exactly, Liam. How you doing, brother?
Inspector, I assume that you have the fake necklace with you. It's why you're here. Your superiors would like me to examine it.
Indeed. They would like you to confirm or deny putting this fake in the box.
Can't that wait? I must go to the house of Lord Peregrine Maitland, the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
Inspector, can you explain this slander? Has the necklace of the Samoas really been replaced by a fake?
I don't know how the
Dancing Man.
reporter got hold of the information, but it's true. About the necklace, of course.
I love that
wouldn't
episode.
permit myself to question the integrity and honesty of Mr. Holmes.
The necklace is a forgery? Impossible! I saw the Marquis authenticated before my very eyes, before Holmes returned it to its place.
Mr. Holmes, the Marquis believes Osmond Farley's theory. I shouldn't be surprised if the reporter isn't behind all this slander about you. He's a freelancer, well known for his explosive and subjective articles. In any case, the Marquis assures us that you were the last person to have the necklace in your hands.
Let's return to the Marquis's house, Holmes. I'm sure that we'll have no trouble in taking apart this theory.
It is unnecessary. Such allegations collapse on their own, like one of Mrs. Hudson's soufflés. Let us leave the police to solve this problem and turn our attention to the matters in hand.
Perhaps you're
Mrs.
right.
Hudson catching strays, man.
And the Marchioness?
She is beside herself. Without the necklace, her marriage is compromised. It is the principal item of a young woman's dowry.
What a lovely marriage. Holmes, forgive me for insisting, but don't you want to examine the fake jewellery?
Watson, I have an appointment, and it's out of the question that I arrive late.
It will only take you a couple of minutes. You really must quell the suspicions put forward in this appalling article. If you will allow me, Inspector?
Be my guest.
Very well.
I know, man. Mrs. Hudson will be kicking, bro. It's not fair. Yeah, I want to read the rest of that paper article. Can I do that? Is it in my... Oh, yeah. I didn't read it all. Right. If the necklace was not... should we not, in all open-mindedness, ask ourselves if the necklace was not simply and deliberately exchanged for a fake by Mr. Holmes himself? I'm aware, dear readers, that the brutality of this question, without any preconceptions, may certainly shock some of you. But the facts are there, and our thoughts and judgments should not be confused with the regard with which we all share for the famous detective. It is not the first time that the Globe Explorer has expressed its reservations as to Sherlock Holmes' methods. Do not forget our counter-investigation into the escape of Arsène Lupin, the Frenchman who took malign pleasure in tarnishing the image of our royal family, and who, by lucky chance, managed to elude capture by Mr. Holmes. At the time, we did not hesitate to consider a tacit complicity on the part of the latter. For those who are familiar with Mr. Holmes, it's quite apparent that his character traits show more of the opportunist and brilliant usurper than that of altruistic defender of the law. I would draw the attention of our readers to the suggestion that the description of this gentleman provided by his friend Dr. John Watson through his stories is a long way from the truth. Indeed, his behaviour is derisive, contemptuous, haughty and offensive toward the police, and in particular towards Inspector Baines, replacing Inspector Lestrade, who is currently convalescent. Boo! Where's Lestrade, man? And a habitual abuser of narcotics such as heroin and cocaine. This is true. I do like to jab the vein now and then. This is why, dear readers, it is important to disregard Sherlock Holmes' good reputation in order to form an objective opinion and to ask the pertinent questions. Was the necklace that Holmes found already a fake? If that was the case, why did he not mention it? And why should he insist on placing it back within the safe himself? Isn't it crazy how what is this? When did Conan Doyle write these? I'm not quite sure. But set in 1898, late 1890s. And it's just fine that the world's greatest detective is a smackhead and a coke addict, man. There's no problems, man. It's all gravy. Has the detective some unsavoury interest in this affair, or is it a simple case of deceit in order to steal the Samoan necklace? It is up to you, dear readers, to form your own opinions, but you can bro, you've just done well to push their opinions one way. You agenda-driven fuckwit. I shall not hesitate to call Sherlock Holmes the usurper. To be continued. Oh, Farley. What the hell is this? Okay, that's something else. Maybe this has got something to do with what's going to happen now. Let's read this. The Lords Committee, set up in order to verify Prince Woodville's legitimacy, made its conclusions public last night. Without surprise, the Prince's title was confirmed. As rumours suggested, in return of an unfavourable opinion by the committee, the Prince would have abandoned any claim to the inheritance of the present royal family, as well as any political activity. The young man, now 28, read history and law at Oxford with a diploma in philosophy. He spent most of his childhood in France, where he acquired a considerable knowledge of the culinary arts. For those who might think this is a handicap when integrating into British high society, let me remind you that he is also outstanding on the polo field and plays the bagpipes quite beautifully. Finally, we should add that lately he has become actively involved in charity work and aiding the poor. JB Good. Your air conditioner is central. We don't have air conditioners over here, although we could do with them at the moment. We're entering a bit of a heat wave in Britain at the moment. I think it's been like nearly 30 degrees today. It's going to get hotter over the next few days. Right, let's investigate this necklace. Right, I'm going to have to move my camera, clearly. Let's go bottom right, or let's go top left for now. Okay. Right, we've got a fucking... we've got a fucked up pearl here, bro.
This pearl is a different colour.
So are them three at the top, brother. 3 goldies.
These 3 pearls are of poor quality.
Anything on the clasp? Oh, tiny one there. I didn't notice it.
This pearl is too small. It is not in its place here. Too many defects. This necklace is a fake. This is nothing but a vulgar copy, and at a glance it would appear that the forger has intended for it to be seen as such.
How could we have been fooled by such a blatant imitation? I don't understand.
Yes, how is it possible? Holmes, do you have a theory about this?
I have
I have absolutely no idea. You insisted that I examine the necklace, and I have done so.
There's no
now
way that
it is
would have
important that I
escaped
keep my
Holmes'
appointment. I'm sure, Inspector, that you will
glance.
throw some
So
light
it's been
on this
switched
affair.
since we gave it back.
Holmes.
You may accompany me, Watson.
I
if
saw
you
a
care to do
Poirot
so.
Goodbye,
show like
gentlemen.
this not that long
I'll keep
ago.
you informed as to my inquiries.
Goodbye, Inspector. You mentioned a bishop, didn't you? Are we going to his home?
Yes,
It
the
was
Bishop
a
of
pearl necklace
Knightsbridge.
as well.
I put his address on our map of London on my desk. Would you get it for me, please?
All right, Holmes.
My initial theory is that the Marquis has changed it himself. Probably for insurance purposes. There was an episode of Poirot watched not long ago. Exactly the same thing happened. It was a pretty good episode, actually. Right, what we were doing? Am I Watson now? What the fuck? Oh, John, what we doing, bro? Oh, have I blocked the thing? No. What have I got to do? Oh, the archives are open. Nice.
The harpoon that was used to kill Black Peter. A horrible murder.
Hang on a minute. We played that one. That was in Crimes and Punishment. But this game precedes Crimes and Punishment. Yo, Liam, do you remember? I think you're going to have the same as mine. Bro, wait for the slim. These ones are fucking dodgy, but do what you got to do. Yo, now I'm confused. This game precedes Crime and Punishment by about 8 years. This is about 15 years old now, I think. Yeah, man, Black Peter. So maybe the Crimes and Punishment game had some cases in it that were reimaginings of games that preceded this one.
And this is how my dear friend and colleague treats his clients' letters.
Bro, that's some knife, because that's a fucking marble... that's a marble fireplace, I think. Oh, is there a block there? There might be a block underneath. I think there is. How do I switch between these things? Oh, there we go.
Female anatomy. I should put this book somewhere else.
Watson, ever the fucking perv, bro. Ever the perv.
Hospitals and dispensaries in London.
It's getting off on... My PS5's normal, mate. They're into PS5 Slim yet, is there?
General practitioner? That won't be of any use to me.
Right, what did he ask me to do? I forgot, but you know what? This game's got a thing. Oh god, I can't. You can't just hold it, you have to click it. Jesus, that sucks. Put him address map of London. Okay, map of London. Where's the map of London, bro? There it is. No, that's the map of fucking the UK. There we go.
I have found your map.
The Diocese of Knightsbridge.
The police? Already? How did you know?
May we see the Bishop of Knightsbridge?
Yes. Yes, of course. But come in.
What has happened, Reverend?
What?
I don't know. It was last night, I think. I only just arrived. And I have made this macabre discovery.
Watson,
My God. How horrible. I haven't called anyone. How did you know that?
Holmes, look!
The Bishop, appallingly mutilated.
How dreadful.
Mutilated. And killed. He was such a good man.
Check the Amazon reviews, Chimken.
He's so brutal. Look at him. He is barely recognizable now. How could any of God's children be responsible for that?
They were evidently unworthy children, Reverend. Now do please try to calm yourself and focus, because we will need your assistance. Do you have any idea as to the motive behind this?
I haven't had time to do an inventory, but nothing appears to have been stolen. And anyway, His Excellency didn't own anything of great value. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Note this down, please, Doctor.
Doctor? But you aren't the police?
No, Reverend. I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We are here at the request of the Bishop.
In that case, I must ask you to leave, and not to touch anything. I must get in touch with the authorities without further delay.
Reverend, when the inspectors of Scotland Yard find themselves at a dead end, which they quite often do, I assure you, then they turn to me for help. If you will allow us to continue our investigation, then you shall have the answers to all of your questions.
Out of the question! I don't even know you! I'm going to call the police, whether you like it or not.
It would be better for everyone, Reverend, if you kept your temper. Watson, are you taking notes? This affair promises to be a complex one. Therefore, we must not overlook the slightest detail.
Yes, Holmes. I am keeping a meticulous set of notes. I have created a very clever deduction board. One thing we can be sure of at the moment is that this crime was not for gain. The Reverend has informed us that nothing valuable was stolen.
Well, we
and
didn't
indeed,
need to know that.
it would seem that the Bishop had nothing of any worth to take.
Very good, Watson. Do continue.
Clearly the primary motive was to cause... Don't you start, little loony poony. Not tonight. You've just been fed. I know you have, because I watched you get fed. If you want to come up, come up. Investigation into Bishop of Knightsbridge murder. Wealth. The Bishop did not own anything of value, not even in his safe. Okay, so this is different from the little mind palace thing we have in the other games. Make the right deductions based on the facts you have. Okay, cool. Okay, before we touch anything and get any of Sherlock's inputs, as always, we will try to make our own deductions. Okay. Footprints on the floor, coming in and going out, and then they magically stop here. And I don't know what they are. It looks like mud, I guess. Muddy footprints. Nothing broken or out of place or moved. Ah, we have blood on the desk. You can make a paper airplane. You know what? It's been a long time since I have, but I probably still could. Looks like we have a potential murder weapon here. In the pen. We'll go out there in a minute. And there. The rug doesn't seem to have any stains on it. Oh, there's something there. The fucking hand icons. Oh, I think it's a pair of glasses. A pair of spectacles, I think. That's some kind of... Oh god, is it going to have little silly puzzles? That's a chessboard. It's going to be some kind of puzzle to open the safe. Painting. Has that been moved from somewhere? Is it hanging? Doesn't look like it. Curtains and windows all look okay. Desk is very untidy. Blood on the chair. Probably attacked here first and then moved over there. blood is leading that way. None over this side. Some kind of bottle. Maybe in the use of... Oh, it might just be alcohol, that. Could have been used to... oh shit, there's something there as well. Another broken bottle on the floor, I believe. A rope, which isn't been used to tie him up with. Also, I can't actually look on it, so that might not be a clue. Now, as for the body itself, holy shit, we've got missing teeth, slashed cheek, cuts all over the chest, slashed hands, down to the goddamn tendons, a missing finger. Yeah, this was a torture thing, man. There's the finger. All right. What we do know is this wasn't a robbery, man. This was a crime of passion, revenge. A broken fucking finger. Look at that. It snapped right up. All right. I'll interview you after, mate. Watson, take notes. Some muddy footprints here, leading inwards and outwards, but they seem to stop quite abruptly.
Watch where you're putting your feet, Watson. Have you noticed these prints upon the ground?
Well, yes, those muddy marks.
See here, Watson. Footprints can often provide more vital information than the very best of informants.
Yes, if you know how to make them talk, that is.
It's child's play, Watson. We will begin by excluding the contaminating prints, which are yours and mine from where we came in, and those of our dear Reverend who was so impatient to call the police.
Oh, that looks like mine, right there.
Size 9.
These have got like studded, whatchamacallits, rivets or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Size 9.
They're bigger.
Size 9.
Oh, everyone's a size 9.
Size 9.5.
Ooh.
Size 9. Size 9.5. Nothing of interest here.
Question 1, question 2. What the fuck? What does that mean?
Nothing of interest here.
What the fuck does that mean? Oh shit, how many criminals were there? Hang on a minute, bro. Hang on a minute, bro. What do the footprints reveal? One man joined those who were already in the room. One man left the room wearing different shoes. One man was... Wait a minute. One man was carried so as not to leave footprints. All men left the room jumping on one leg. Okay, so this is really different than the other games. You don't get anything like this in them. I kind of like this. Right, so we've got the size 9.5 facing each other. All the rest are 9s. We've got... These shoes are clearly very similar. They've got the same sort of imprints. And the other two are different. That looks almost like a slipper. What do you mean, brrr? What do you want, Pumpy? Come up then. Come on. Don't start, because you're not getting anything from me, so you might as well forget about it, mate.
Hobnail boots like
Hobnail,
those
there we
worn
go.
by labourers.
That's what I meant. The rivet thing.
This print came from an expensive pair of shoes, and it seems recent. It is not a labourer's shoe.
That's why I thought that one was Holmes, but I think he's eliminated ours already. These are all for...
A fragment of stone. Peculiar. Well-worn shoes with an odd pattern on the soles.
Okay. Well worn, so might have been with the labourers. And then we've got the kingpin here in his nice, sexy new shoes. We've got an actual thing now, look. A logo.
This print came from an expensive pair of shoes, and it seems recent. It is not a labourer's shoe.
Alright. That's possible. He might have gone out in the bishop's shoes. One man was carried. We can't really make any kind of judgment on these yet. I'm going to wait. Can I come back to this? I need to come back to that.
A surgical scalpel covered in blood.
I thought it was a pen. Can we examine it from here? I don't think we can we? Doesn't look like it.
Closed. The veranda door hasn't been forced. Strange. Reverend, might I have the key?
No! You have no authority here. Let me call the police.
Perhaps we should listen to him, Holmes.
Watson, shut it.
Perhaps you should let me get on with this, Watson.
Well said. Well said, Holmes. What's that up there now? Top right. What the hell was that? That was this. Okay, it's just the new dialogue thing, I think. Dialogue log.
This door has not been forced. Where does it lead, Reverend?
To His Excellency's room. There is just a mattress and a stool.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, mate.
The picture of Peregrine Maitland, commander of the infantry brigade of Her Majesty's Guards at Waterloo.
The Bishop of Knightsbridge has the same name as his ancestor, an illustrious family. A whip?
No, it is a discipline for self-flagellation.
I didn't know about that shit until Da Vinci Code.
It's a cilice designed to bruise the person wearing it. The bishop wore it as repentance. This very pious man must have had the habit of mortifying his flesh as a means of repentance.
Right, so the chest things might have been from his own flagellation. Potentially.
This metal rod is for fastening the chilice.
Hello. Come on then. Come on, if you come in. Come on then. Why is the scalpel up there?
It's a cilice.
Why is the scalpel at the top right? I'm not really... Oh, there we go. We can use the different... Oh, right. We can L1, R1. And use different things, maybe? On things?
It's a cilice.
Right, what did it say about that metal rod? Can't examine it now. Said it was used for fastening something. Right. Nothing weird there.
There is blood on this paperweight.
A broken bottle of whiskey. However,
Okay.
the Bishop of Knightsbridge was known for his sobriety.
Babe, you've just been fed. Stop it. You're not going to trick me. I'm not daft.
A bottle of whiskey. I can make out fingerprints stained with blood and dirt.
It would seem that the brutes who tortured the bishop to death were intoxicated with alcohol.
Things aren't always what they seem, Watson, my dear.
This stove is filled to overflowing.
Broken finger.
The fingers have been crushed and violently struck.
Maybe with that paperweight.
The fingers have been crushed and violently struck.
Fuck me, bro. Look at that. Jeez. You're not going to talk about the flesh being removed, Holmes? Okay, that's where the cilice was, look, around his belly. So that could be self-inflicted.
His stomach is covered in scratches. Quite evidently, they weren't made recently.
So, these wounds were not made by his murderers.
Right, we've got the thing there. Penitence. The bishop was mortifying himself. He was used to pain. So he would have been. They would have had to torture him a lot, which explains the body. We'll do the veranda. The veranda wasn't searched. Okay, well, there could be something out there then. I'm not really sure how this deduction board works yet, but we'll figure it out.
His forearms have been ripped. Pieces of skin have been torn off. What do you think, Watson?
I'd say that he was eaten alive. Yet I've noticed a curious degeneration of the skin tissue around the wounds.
And your hypothesis, Doctor?
A piece of rope that was used to tie up that poor man.
Luna, what's wrong, Bubba? If you want to come up, come up. You don't want to, do you? Because I know I'll lift you up. Yeah, you're going to run away. You want more food, but you've just been fed, mate. You know you're on a diet now. You can't trick me. Right, I think we're done with the body. Can we not check the feet? We can.
His feet have been burned.
My first impression is that he wears a size 9 shoe.
You! But what does it matter, Holmes?
Because of the prints, Watson. Maybe somebody took his shoes.
This poor man was tied just below the knees.
To stop him from walking, certainly, but mostly to free his feet. A finger. Apparently it doesn't belong to the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
How dreadful.
Wait, what?
These burns are terrible.
My God, Holmes, this man was horribly tortured.
Yeah, this is the most gruesome one I've seen in any of the games, by the way. There have been a few gruesome things, but nothing quite like this one. They started toning it down a bit after. Let's check the head. Has his eye been gouged out? It looks like it might have been.
You can see by his expression that he suffered terribly.
His mouth is covered in blood, and I can make out strips of skin between his teeth. My dear friend, everything points to this man having gnawed at his own forearms.
That's unbelievable, Holmes.
Not unbelievable, but extremely uncommon.
His chest has been lacerated, I would say, with a very sharp and fine blade. There isn't any doubt the wounds on the bishop were administered with this scalpel.
Okay, there's no doubt then. There's no doubt. But I was going to say they look a bit older. Right, I think that's everything. I did say you can press L2 to reveal extra clues, but that's not doing anything right now. Can we check the scalpel?
His chest has been...
No, okay. Oh, that's the knife, that's right. There we go. Action.
His chest has been lacerated, I would say, with a...
Right. I think that's him done. So that's not his finger.
Something is missing here.
Hang on,
oh, yes?
Why did
and
I
what
think
might that be?
His shoes. Watson, his shoes are missing.
Okay, so we do know, we did say somebody might have stolen his shoes. So there was 2 men, not 3, and 1 stole his shoes. So we should see the old pair of shoes, unless they took them with them, I guess.
A broken file and blood near the neck.
But it's not.
What a strange smell. Chemical components, I think.
Yeah, he's been driven mad. Maybe it was put into the fire. He couldn't have tied himself up though. Well, he could have, I guess. No, he couldn't. Not both his arms. Unslept in.
The bishop's bedroom. It is very austere. Nothing in particular here.
Yeah, bugger off. You're not getting nothing from me. Alright.
Closed.
Let's interview the witness. Oh no, there was that puzzle thing. I left that to last. Ah, what the hell?
I am missing some information.
Yes, you are.
Impossible to open it.
scratches on this side. Like somebody tried to force it open, maybe.
These traces reveal that the thieves tried to open this chest. Reverend, I'm missing something, an implement with which to open this chest. Could you tell me where to find it?
No! Go to the devil!
What are you afraid of, Reverend? What is inside the chest?
I'm not afraid of anything. In fact, I do have the necessary implements, but if I have to give them to anyone, it will be to a representative of the law and no one else.
Bro, why are you so, what size shoes are you, bitch? Because you probably know that the law are a bit shitty, right? Let me see your fucking hands. Making me a bit suspicious now. Well, let's. I think one man left the room wearing different shoes.
Strange but true. One of the crooks was wearing a different pair of shoes when he left here.
Now, I'm still not sure how many there were, but we've got to say 3 in it, because we've got 2 different pairs of Labourer boots. Then we've got the soft sole, and we've got the one that somebody nicked. So I think I'm going for 3.
Perfect. We now know that there were 3 crooks. Therefore, we have 3 men who came in and left again. But one of them was wearing a different pair of shoes from the ones which he came in with.
So, all we have to do is look for a workman who likes Italian shoes.
Yo, right, time to talk, baby.
You have no right to search here.
Is that all you got?
You have no right to search here.
Okay.
You have no right to search here.
Okay, so I can't make him talk about the different objects. So I guess we have to go back to the deduction board. The bishop's shoes are missing. One of the murders... Okay, we can. This is where we choose. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. The victim was savagely tortured. The murderers were unable to open the safe. The bishop gnawed it himself. The broken flask has some blood at its top, hinting somebody maybe tried to open it with their teeth, or it's been used as a weapon. Or probably that. I mean, it could be either of those, but I'm going with that one. Why would they be trying to get him to drink? I like this deduction board, by the way. This is cool. I don't like how I can't... Let me just check behind my camera. No. Like, we can't sort of do anything with these. Be nice if we got a little... where was the fragment of stone? Fuck. I pulled that from one of the shoe prints in it. I'd like more information. I'd like to be able to open this.
I am missing...
What happens if I change to Watson? We can't change to Watson.
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
Right. What can we deduce? All we know is that. Murderers are poor. The bishop didn't own anything of value, not even in his safe, and the veranda wasn't searched. Definitely the first one. Definitely hired by somebody. The victim was savagely tortured. The bishop was mortifying himself. He was used to pain, so they had to do extra crazy torture. Because he's like, yeah, that's nothing, man. I do that to myself every day. And that's why they couldn't open the safe, because no matter what they did, he refrained from helping them. They didn't get what they wanted.
Perfect. It is evident that the Bishop of Knightsbridge's killers were after something specific, and that they did not find it. Reverend, I shall ask you one more time. Open the chest. The item they were seeking must still be inside. It is unlikely that they will let this matter rest. They will most certainly return to finish what they started.
And I'm telling you once more, the chest is locked and shall remain so.
Very well. We have reached an impasse. You are a stubborn man, Reverend. Watson, accompany our friend to the police station and return with Inspector Baines. Baines and no one else. I shall wait for you here. Go. Alone at last. Now I can continue my investigation.
Alright, can we fucking force this door somehow?
This lock should be easy to pick.
There we go.
Let's see.
We've got that stick thing. Oh, what the fuck? Use... Wait, what? What the fuck? What? Rotate. Easy to pick, yeah. I don't even know what I'm fucking doing, bruv. Right, left moves that up and down. So I guess we start there somewhere. What the fuck? Where does the thing have to go? Oh, they could have taught me how to do it first. Oh, right, I see the thing. Does it have to go in? Okay, I think I know what I've got to do. I think I've got to get it in that line that goes up, right? Maybe. I won't go higher than that. What the fuck? How do I do this? Anybody got any ideas? They didn't teach me how to do this. Ah. No? What the fuck? Have I got to grab that? That thing, no. Are you not going to even teach me how to do this game? What the fuck do I have to... I don't even know what I've got to do. I don't know where I've got to get the things. Like, I see the things at the top, the little knocker things. But what the fuck, man? Anything behind my head? No. No tutorial for this. I think you have to copy the lock. Ah! Liam, you're a fucking genius, bro. Right, I get it. So down 1 and then up 2, yeah? No. Down. Okay, I see it. Down. Bro, I didn't even see that. Up. And then like that. Like that, right?
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Thanks, Liam. You're a legend, bro. Perception on
There
the
isn't
shoulder.
anything much in this room. It must be used as a reading or meditation room.
Thanks, mate. I was trying to fucking get it so I could knock them, knock the things like. Silly sausage. Right, what's that? That looks like a burn mark or a dirt mark. Let's get back in first person. Could be burning. We can't see anything there. That's too far away. On the table, a knocked over quill. Oh, it's an ink mark, which means the rug has been moved. The rug has been rotated. Something is hidden underneath the rug. This is actually from another episode of Sherlock Holmes. Which one was it? Copper Beaches? Can't quite remember. But it's a bloodstain hidden across the other side of the rug. Right. So the rug has been moved for some reason. That is... I'm not really sure. Just looks like folded cloth. Right, so we know the rug's been moved. What's this?
Apparently someone wanted to hide this statue.
Okay. Pourquoi?
This horse resembles a large chess piece.
That'll be for the puzzle. Just have to put it where
there is a message underneath this statue. Let's see.
What a lack of imagination. Use your passion for chess, the last square on which the knight will place himself after having covered all the others will be the right one. I love you. Oh, we're going to have to move it like a knight around the whole board. From which starting place? So knights have obviously... I've got two starting places. Maybe we'll have to try them both.
This message was written by a woman, but for whom was it intended? Interesting, this chess game.
Now, Holmes, I know it's 1898, but even you know that that wasn't necessarily written by a woman just because it said I love you.
This inkwell was tipped over recently.
And yet, there is no mark on the rug.
An ink stain.
Aha. This is exactly like the TV show I saw. The episode I saw.
An ink stain, quite fresh. This stain is just on the edge of the rug.
Turn it around,
Let's see. There is nothing on the floor, yet the ink must have soaked through the rug. The ink stain on the floor comes from the ink on the rug, but they are not in the same place. Someone has moved the rug recently.
Now, in the fucking episode I watched, that's because he hid something underneath the rug, I think, and somebody comes back looking for it. She sees him hide it underneath the rug. Which one was it? I only watched it last week.
That is curious. There is something strange on the floor. Certain stones have been marked out, just like a chessboard.
Oh, I was going to do it in there. I thought it looked too big.
That is curious. I need something.
Yeah, you need the thing, bruv. Where is it? There. Right, so we start in the corner, it looks like. How do I move it? Oh, there we go, we have to choose. So it could be there or there. Let's just go down.
That's not right.
No,
Start again.
We fucked it, bro. We fucked it. Reset. I ain't got time to check them, man. I'm not sure. What's going on? Okay, I should look, I guess, and make sure I've got a way out before I move. I've got a way out. Have I got a way out after? Yeah, top right. But then I'd be stuck. So let's go. If I go there next, I could definitely come down. Then I can go to the right. Then I can go up. Sorry, to the left. Then I can go there. Then I can go in the middle. Then I can go top. All right. Let's go right. Then I can go down and then left again. Then I can go up and then middle. Or up. I should probably start getting... if I go there I'm stuck. Let's go there. Then bottom corner I'm stuck. Oh, I fucked it again. Well, let's go back here. Then there. Then we're fucked. I fucked it again, man. Shit. That's not right.
Start again.
Bro, this could take a while. Okay. Let's try and stick around the edges. Maybe there's a pattern to it. If I go there, I can go right. Okay, this seems to be working, okay. Okay, I think that's how you do it, you go around the edge. Please. No, wait a minute. Bang, 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 yeah. The middle one, with the big crack.
This last piece should be the good one. It will have to be pulled free.
Now, we do have that stick thing we can use, maybe. Oh no, we don't. We use that. We must use it to pick the lock. So I guess we could use the knife. Yep. The Reverend's Hidden Letters, 24th of April, my love. What a beautiful spring. What a marvellous day. Our dear youngest child's birthday. Every moment is so precious as our child blossoms, and without a doubt, he will soon be talking. I am sure that his first words will be for you. He misses you so much, as I do. Are you sure you cannot get away on Sunday after Vespers? I thought that... 14th of September, my darling. I know that you think I'm insistent, but we absolutely must legitimize our union. We cannot live in sin all our lives. 3rd March. Rest assured, my dear, that I understand your position is not easy. But have you thought about ours? The children's and mine. And I cannot allow our children's future to be compromised. Think about it, my love. What is this so-called scandal next to the well-being of your family? We must become husband and wife legally to finally form a real family. Okay, he was being pressed to marry.
A packet of letters addressed to the Reverend. They were written by a woman who mentions his illegitimate children. Their affair isn't official. Perfect. I have you now, my wayward Reverend. Watson, you were gone a terribly long time, and Inspector Baines isn't with you?
I'm afraid not, Holmes. We were unable to find him.
Dr. Watson would not allow me to contact any inspector other than this Baines. What manners! I am a man of the church.
My dear Reverend, I notice that you are a chess lover. I trust you will excuse me, but I am never able to resist the appeal of a half-finished game.
You are an expert at chess. Very well, then. What do you want now?
As you might have guessed, resolving your small chess problem has allowed me to discover some very interesting letters.
Letters? What do they say?
Reverend, why hide these letters here and run the risk of the bishop finding them?
Holmes, what's in the letters?
Not now, Watson.
Where else could I have hidden them? My own chambers are too austere. They could offer no cover. I knew, however, that His Excellency, may he rest in peace, would not notice my game.
The contents of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's chest interest me greatly. Give me the elements you hold, Reverend.
Out of the question.
Brother. I will reveal your letters. I have no qualms of doing so.
I am a gentleman, and it would distress me to be obliged to pass this correspondence across to your superiors.
Holmes, I know that the end justifies the
shut up, you.
means, but allow me to express some reservations about how you are proceeding.
You say you're a gentleman, but I hear nothing but the words of a blackmailer. The stems that you are looking for are scattered about this room. Manage by yourself.
The stems that I am looking for scattered about this room. Which means I've already got them, because I've... Oh. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Is that it? Just those three? There must be more of a clue.
Impossible to open it.
Rook. Knight. Maybe where the knights go? Oh, why have I only got... Oh, hang on. So you can have one on each row. Hang on a minute. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell just happened? Wait, what? Okay, so it looks like they can't be adjoining or next to each other on the same row. So we could have there, we could have there, we could have there. No, because that's thingy. So there. Okay, there's three more somewhere. And they can't be adjoining or diagonally adjacent. Brev, move. Are you hiding the other three, you son of a bitch? Help me, Luke Watson. Aha. I found them. Oh, I found one. There's two more somewhere. Yeah, we need 6. There they are. Fucking sweet, you're done, mate. You're done, brother. Keep your eye on him, Watson. Ooh, what? Oh, because of the diagonal. Ah, okay, this is going to be harder than I first thought it would be. Let's take them off a minute. Oh shit, I'm missing one. counted wrong. Shit. Oh fuck, did I? So, well, that's wrong then, because I can't put it on any of these. And the last one will go. No, that's wrong as well. So that's the only row I've got left.
Impossible to open.
Yeah, I know, bro. We got to find one more. This cocksucker. And tell me where it is, man. Behind the painting. Oh, where did I find them? Oh, maybe it's on the body. In the fire. Oh, it did a thing. I did an L2. Where is it? What was that ding? L2 said it reveals a clue. And I heard the cling. Where the fuck is it then?
I cannot leave now.
Okay, I wasn't trying to, but I thought he might be outside. You got the last one, haven't you, you son of a bitch?
You have no right to search here.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Find the damn thing, bro. Help me. Standing there looking at your book. Where is it? I've looked everywhere, man. The frig. Aha!
You have won.
Evidently, as I always do. What are you able to tell us about the Bishop of Knightsbridge's last days? Did anyone come to visit him? Did he seem worried, anxious? Do not omit the smallest detail.
His nephew came to see him yesterday at His Excellency's request. I found this visit a little peculiar because the young man rarely visits his uncle.
Do you know why that might be? Were they on bad terms?
I don't think so. It's rather a consequence of his work. The young man is employed within the archive section of the Royal Library, which doesn't leave him with a lot of free time.
Do you know the reason for his summons?
No, but the conversation was very heated. It only lasted for a few minutes and ended with the nephew in a terrible rage.
Interesting.
I've answered your questions. Will you now let me contact the authorities?
I'm afraid not, Reverend. Not just yet. All right, now we can open the safe.
So it looks like his nephew might have been the contract giver to the labourers. Right, this is tough, by the way. Frig my dick off. Okay, that's wrong then. Because I can't put one in on there. That's wrong as well. Bro! Of course, man! Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck, where were they? 1, 2, 1 over there. 1, 2, 1 there. Yeah, I think that was pretty cool actually. Because at the end I was like really surprised that came up. But I worked it out through the percentages at the end of the episode. What it is, I presume it's if you don't use your power to help your granddad. Which I didn't do. Yeah, did you use Did you use your power to help your granddad who got hit by the chest? Because we counted the percentages up, and only 18% of people didn't do that. 18% of people just pulled him out with the help of the family. And it seems to automatically take you on a different path there. Captain Spirit didn't even come out. He was just in his treehouse, give us the fucking X to say goodbye. No, if you didn't tell Chris the truth about the powers he gets. Oh yeah, that was it. We made sure we fucking told him that he didn't have powers. Because even before that I was like, bro, we shouldn't be doing this. This kid's going to try and fly himself, or I even said I think he's going to try and stop a car or a train or something. Can't do that one. Ah, this is wrong then, because I can't go there. Because of this fucker. So, what about you there? No. Well then what about you? Hang on, if we do put you there, that one's going to disappear. We can put you nowhere now. Shit, this is hard. Get back to the archive, brother. I'll catch you later. Much love. Stay safe. Hope you had a good time, bro. Right. There must be a logic to this. What about if we do this? A pattern. Ah, that didn't work. Can't be on the same row or diagonally. Obviously each row is going to need a thing. So where do we start? black, black, black. And then white, white. Now we've got this one and this one. Fucking can't go on either of them. Have I done it? I've done it. No, I haven't, because this cunt. Bollocks. Wait, how did 2 disappear then? Oh, because I hit that and that. Right, Liam, come on. You've been helping me on the witness. I know you got this, bro. Top left. Fuck, bottom right. Fuck this. Yo, hang on. Hang on. We did it.
Now I can open the chest.
Woo.
Here we are. I am eager to discover what remarkable treasure could justify such an act of barbarity.
Extraordinary.
This chest is impenetrable. How is it possible? No one other than the bishop should be able to open it.
You open the chest with disconcerting ease, Holmes.
I don't know about that, bro.
I've seen and heard quite enough.
There's
This
a lot of
time
trial
you
and
won't
error.
stop me.
Catch him, Watson.
Watson, your revolver.
What the?
But why?
Run, Watson. Hurry.
Wait, am I going to have a chase sequence with Watson? No, okay, good.
He's
But don't
escaped.
tell me.
I hope that your motivations are founded, Holmes. I don't much like skirting around
My
the edges of
dear
the law
Watson.
like this.
It is annoying. Let's leave without delay.
What have you found in the chest, Holmes? What in there is so precious for these men to commit such terrible acts?
The Reverend was telling the truth. Nothing important was locked inside the chest, apart from a few religious items which are hardly worth stealing.
So, we haven't made any headway. Perhaps the police will.
By the time the police arrive, we shall be a long way from here, Watson. We are leaving.
Oh, have I not finished this? Oh, I haven't. The broken flask had blood at its top. I think it made him drink the contents. Makes most sense. Okay, but they already... I guess it's that one, but... Oh no, it could be any. Did I miss something then? Because... What are you putting me on this board for? When I said leave. Deduction, Knightsbridge. They didn't make him drink blood. The fucking bottles, it said they were full of alcohol, right? How am I, Why is he putting me on this one? Anything behind my head? Open and choose. Make the right instructions. I've done that. Back to Baker Street. We're leaving, right? Okay. I did that before and it took me to the deduction board. But...
We have crossed London at a breakneck speed. We could have knocked someone over, and naturally I had to pay the cabbie out of my own pocket.
Watson, stop complaining. We have to analyse the clues found at the bishop's house.
Bro, Watson's a right dick in this one. Do my fucking head in already. Prick, man. You better relax, bro. You're normally licking my arse. In every fucking iteration. So, well, apart from the new Sherlock, but we don't talk about that one. It's not very good. You better just behave yourself, mate, or you'll be fucking out. I'll let Mrs. Hudson find a new lodgings, mate. Right, the thumb. Analyse the clues. Oh god, it's not even telling me what to do. Quit moving instructions. Analyse the clues. Alright, well,
No, I can't do that.
Okay. Are there any, like, pincers? That's a pipette. Scalpel. Pincers. Anything in the fucking... behind the nails?
Black and damp
there we go.
earth under the nail. Interesting.
Alright. We've got teeth marks on there as well. What would we use for teeth marks?
Tooth marks. Rather deep ones.
again.
I'd say of incisors. And a canine.
Alright, so a dog bit the thumb. I said this wasn't the bishop's thumb, by the way.
Tooth marks. Fragments of skin. A phalanx. This finger wasn't cut off. It was ripped off.
Okay.
Fragments. I can see something.
Pincers, bro.
Bite marks on this severed finger. I am afraid of the significance.
The thieves didn't get what they wanted. When they were faced with the bishop's refusal to cooperate, one of the gang shook his finger at him to indicate that he was
he bit it
responsible
off.
for his unfortunate state.
And the poor man, whose head was the only part of him not bound by ropes, bit the finger violently enough to sever it. An uncommonly savage act.
Watson, I am certain that when we have explained the reasons behind this sudden bestiality, we will have revealed a larger part of the mystery. This fragment of stone is very smooth, and it seems to be of a peculiar quality. I shall have to strip
Clean it.
with one of my products.
Acid, bro. Give it a brush.
This stone is granite, covered in black paint.
Okay.
No, I can't do that. No, I can't do
Can't
that.
look at the dirt, no. Okay.
There is something written on this scalpel.
Alright, give it a clean with the water.
No, I can't do that.
Give that a brush as well.
Ah, I can make out WCCH. What do the initials stand for? How many hospitals are there in the Whitechapel area, Watson?
If we count public dispensaries, enough to keep us busy for an entire month. Did this scalpel come from a hospital?
Yes, as
Whitechapel
the initials
Central.
WCCH engraved upon it show us. We must think on how best to deal with this. We do not have the time to investigate every hospital in Whitechapel.
Then we've got the rope.
I have cut a small piece off the rope. That should be enough. A lot of fragments, these small stones, resemble the pieces found in the footprints at the
fragments, what?
bishop's house. Granite, painted black.
Colour seems unnatural. Shit, I skipped it. 1 second. A lot of fragments of black stone are wedged into the rope. Their colour seems unnatural, but they are too small for me to examine them. Okay. Well, same as the granite. Ow. Fucking pad just landed on my balls.
Black and damp earth.
Right.
This rope is only worn on one side.
Okay, maybe a pulley.
No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that.
can you do, you cocksucker?
I need something.
Well, we've only got a fucking pipette left. Brush, pincers, water. The earth. We can thingy it. See if it matches. This comes from the fingernails.
I haven't finished my analysis.
Oh, I thought we were going to see if it was the same stuff.
I can see something. I can see something. I must compare the samples of Earth that I found. I must compare the samples of Earth that I found. And if I mixed this Earth with another substance, I can't do. I can see something. I can't do. I can't do that. I can see something.
What? Comparing the pincers again?
I can't do that. I can't. Now it must all be stirred.
Okay, got to stir it together. With the brush, I guess.
I can't do. The samples of Earth taken from beneath the fingernail and from the ropes originate from the same place.
How do you know?
It took just a little water to analyze the consistency. The soil has retained its moisture, even though there hasn't been rain in London for over a week.
This soil could come from the bank of a river, or somewhere where the evaporation is slower. A mine, perhaps, or a trench.
The banks of the Thames are clay soil, unlike our samples, so we can rule that out. The nearest mines are 12 miles away, so I would rule that out also. I would therefore conclude your last theory to be nearer the mark.
A trench?
A pit. Watson, bring me your register of the London hospitals.
Studying the scalpel has given you an idea, then?
Indeed.
I'll get it. Hospitals and dispensaries in London. I have found my book, Holmes.
Good. Put it on the work table, will you?
I have found my book, Holmes.
Good. Put it on the work table, will you?
Oh, well, surely this is the work table, bruv.
I have...
Good.
Aha.
Holmes's homemade analyzer. Read the paper, Holmes.
Where's the damn work table, bruv? There's only 2 fucking tables in here. You don't mean in his room, do you? That's his dresser, man.
This bust was used to fool Colonel Moran during the case of the empty house.
Bro, you're giving away the spoilers if I play any older games. Relax. How do I put the... What fucking work table? Not this, surely. No. There's an actual thing there, like a blue... As if I've got to put it down. Oh, I've got to select it. Fuck. There we go.
Here is the section showing Whitechapel. I made several notations on these pages during our investigation into the Ripper, which might prove useful. All we need to do is to find a hospital or a public dispensary near a location where pits have been dug and black granite has been used.
It's simplicity itself. I haven't finished my analysis.
Right, the rope is worn on only one side. Probably a pulley, I'd imagine. Rope is always used from the same side. The damp earth brought in by the bishops and Knightsbridge killers we know now was from a pit. Fragment of granite painted black. We're not sure yet. The Whitechapel Clinic. Dispensary 4660 near a memorial at Whitechapel. Memorials are usually painted, not painted black. Near the cemetery. Near a tombstone factory. Some tombstones are sometimes black. Near a repair site. Near the granite quarry. Near the Whitechapel warehouses. Now, I don't know much about quarrying, but maybe when you're blowing them up, you paint the fucking stone, don't you? With an X where you're going to put your dynamite and that. So I presume it would be tombstone or granite quarry. Plus the quarry is the only one that'll have probably pits in it, right?
I am missing some information.
Oh.
I haven't finished my analysis.
Do we need to look at the map? There's Irene Adler. Maybe we need to look at the map. Maybe not. Because that's... doesn't show me any hospitals. My pad's crackling, just a second. Fucking thing does my head in. What the hell's that? Oh, gunshots. What does it say? VR? We are VR. Bro, Holmes was into VR before anyone. He predicted it.
I need something. No, it is unnecessary. No, it is unnecessary.
What is this? I think that's going to be for something else, isn't it? Oh, I haven't done this yet. Tying up boats used in a well or lower something into a pit. It's going to be that one. Like I said, a pulley rope. It's only want to make sense to be on one side. So I think it's this one. Granite wall painted black. That doesn't help. Well, we know there's no caves in that thing, in the book. We've got a memorial, cemetery, tombstone, repairs, quarry, warehouses. So maybe it's... near a monument. Which would mean... let's change that to that, right? The earth and stone are from a pit near a monument. The earth, the rope, and the fragment of granite come from a grave. Whitechapel Clinic is near a tombstone factory. Or a grave. The factory's not going to have the earth, is it? So we're looking for a grave, aren't we?
Now I can make the right decision.
The public dispensary number 4661. It's just opposite the Whitechapel Street Cemetery.
Yes, Watson. The murderer with the missing finger must work in the cemetery, or at least visit it. He could have taken a rope, one of the type they use to lower the coffins into the graves. The granite is minute particles of tombstone.
And he only had to cross the road to steal a scalpel from the dispensary opposite.
Watson, your coat. Oh. Watson.
I cannot leave now.
Oh. What have I got to do now?
We must analyze all our clues, Watson. I need something. No, it is unnecessary.
I ain't got anything else.
No, it is unnecessary. No, it is unnecessary.
Ah! Oh shit! To analyse the evidence, add liquid from the test tube. Use all active agents. Shit, I messed up. Use all active agents to work out all of its characteristics. What the fuck? Add liquid from the test tubes. Oh, I can't move anything. Oh, there we go. What the fuck am I doing here? Fatality. But I'm going to run out of liquid. What the fuck? Alright, so you have to use the blank one first, right? Maybe? Okay, they all fuck up, right, okay.
I must analyze the clues. I must analyze the clues.
Alright, reset.
I must analyze the clues.
Right, silver and gold thing comes out. What the fuck does that... Oh! So... wait, what? Right, fatality, aggressiveness. I thought fatality meant, like, you fucked up. It's dead. Forget about it. Aggressiveness, degeneration of skin tissue, and muscular stimulant. Well, we know this, we want this one.
I must analyze the clues.
What does that mean, where you get the little... That's got the green and orange one, then. In there. What's this zero shit? Oh, fuck. Okay, wait. I've just noticed I can change the... Right, start again. Right, orange gives me 2 green, 1 orange, 1 blue. 1 orange, 2 green, 1 blue. Right. Blue gives me 2 and 3, silver, orange. Right. Green gives me 3 and 2, silver and orange. Right. Yellow gives me 1 blue, 2 green. And pink or red, 3 green, 3 orange.
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
Okay. A substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness, which would explain the biting of his own skin. Death by cardiac arrest.
Poison. Discreet, efficient, and only detectable via a thorough post-mortem.
Have you been able to isolate the active components, Holmes?
Not with any certainty. This toxic substance surpasses my own knowledge in the field. It is without doubt the work of an expert chemist.
A chemist and a criminal.
As you say, please find my monograph on poisoners
Watson's a
of the
bit
last
wild
30
in this
years.
one, I'm not going to lie. Poisoners, monograph, poisoners, last 30 years. Excuse me.
Female anatomy. I should put this book somewhere else. General practitioner. That won't be of any use to me.
There doesn't seem to be a... Aha. It's just sitting out on the table. Right. Scotland Yard rat killer. Hans Schielmann. German. Arrested and prison for life. It ain't him. Okay, I think I've just got to give him that. Wait, I've not got it.
According to these documents,
there we go.
Hans Schielmann, known as the Rat Killer, was considered the greatest specialist in chemical poison in the world.
Is he at
Well, he's locked
liberty?
up for life,
Happily,
man.
no. He has been held in the high-security wing of London's Westgate prison for many years now.
Then he cannot be the one who concocted the poison.
Don't dismiss him too quickly, Watson. According to Scotland Yard, the man is exceptionally intelligent. For the greatest criminals, prison is but a mere obstacle. Let's plan a little visit to see
True.
Mr. Schielmann tomorrow.
Could have passed on his knowledge. Tomorrow, let's go to bed, yeah? No? Okay.
I cannot leave now.
What else have I got to bloody do? I've not analysed everything.
Let us look at our deduction
Oh.
board, Watson.
Okay, if in doubt, consult Watson. Right. We know that now. It's going to be the poison, which is why he gnawed it himself. The bishop tore. Okay, the bishop went mad. Poison caused madness. There we go.
Perfect.
And- oh, I thought it
Well
was
done,
trash.
Watson. Our board is finished. It confirms that the bishop's murderers work for one person, who, amongst other things, possesses a very sophisticated poison. They therefore act for someone more educated than themselves. You remember Wiggins and his gang?
Wiggins!
The Baker Street
The
Irregulars?
Irregulars, bro.
Yes, the street urchins, whom you employ upon occasion, and Wiggins is their leader.
Yes. Well, I have hired their services again. I have instructed them to find out
Good
the
old
address
Wiggins.
of the bishop's nephew.
I think he's here.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, my young friend, have you found the information for which the good Dr.
Got a
Watson
little
was going to
deerstalker
pay?
on.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, it was easy.
Very well, I understand. Here are a few pennies.
Thanks,
Give
Dr.
him half
Watson.
a sovereign,
The man you're
bro,
looking
come
for
on.
lives near Kensington.
Does he live alone?
Yes, but he rents a room for an old lady.
Did she see you?
No, Mr. Holmes, no one saw me.
Perfect. Watson, give our young friend another shilling as a reward for his discretion.
Here we go again. But of course... I'm falling asleep, Holmes. Aren't you tired?
No, I have an exceptional constitution. I can't remember ever having been fatigued by work. Idleness, on the other hand, exhausts me completely. Go to bed, Watson. The night will be short. We leave at dawn.
Wow, this is a real adventure. It's exciting. I like it better than made-up stories. I want to know what happens next. Keep reading. I'm going to.
Ah, I want to listen to.
My readers must excuse me if I do not describe in full detail here the terrible images which haunted me that night.
I had a sense that something extraordinary would take place, but I was scarcely prepared for the reality of it. Good morning, Holmes. Did you get any rest?
I did not attempt to sleep.
Have you managed to come to any conclusions?
I think that we might follow 3 trails. We can visit Whitechapel to try to discover the identity of the murderers by making inquiries at Dispensary 4661 and at the Whitechapel Street Cemetery.
The poison trail seems more important to me. We should perhaps go to Westgate Prison first to see Hans Schielmann.
Yes, and let us not forget the bishop's irascible nephew, whose address we now have, thanks to my Baker Street irregulars. I have located each place on our
Go
map
there
of
last.
London.
Holmes, let me remind you that we still have not been officially instructed to investigate this affair.
Ah, well, we will just have to hide that small detail.
Watson, call a hansom. Let us go. Right, I think I'm going to start with... should probably go to the poisoner. I think we should do it in the order that they said. So the dispensary first, then the poisoner, to ask him about what we found at the dispensary, and then finally the nephew.
Whitechapel, let's go.
Here we are in the heart of Whitechapel. Keep an eye on your wallet, Holmes. This area is the highest for pickpockets in all of the kingdom.
The size of it?
Don't worry about my wallet, Watson. It would be easier to move Big Ben than to steal from me.
Or to borrow a shilling from you.
Amusing, Watson. Really very amusing. Can we move on to more
I like the
serious
banter in
matters?
this one. Man.
I'm
It's pretty
listening,
good.
Holmes.
Right, lads, had a good night. Fucking look like you have.
Nothing of interest here.
There's plenty of interest, man. The chestnut cellar, organ grinder.
You ain't from round here. You shouldn't stay here. It ain't healthy.
Don't worry about me, young man. How's your lunch, sir? Fuck is that, man? That looks sick.
Please excuse us, sir.
La 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 la. Oh, is that the way you've actually got to go? Hang on. Hey, this is cool, man.
No, it is unnecessary.
Not for Watson. What the hell is that there? Top right. What was that? Oh, a very fine loafer. There are in you the makings of, oh, these are trophies. I think. I'm not sure. Are these game trophies, maybe? Toby! Okay, these must be the trophy list. That's pretty cool if they are. So that's just because I was talking to people, maybe? I'm hanging around, chatting to people.
There's nothing left at all. I have to close. Oh, what misery.
No, it is unnecessary.
He won't talk to women. Hang on. Oh.
You ain't from round here. You shouldn't stay here.
That's what your mate said.
Queue up like everyone else. They'll only I. Queue up.
Whitechapel Street. We are in one of the main areas in the district.
Oh shit, can I go everywhere? Oh, maybe we should check that alley. Damn, this is, I didn't expect it to be this open.
No, it is unnecessary.
He won't talk to women.
We haven't got a home or any work. What will become of us?
Holmes, give them, Watson, give them a shilling, bro.
They leave us to die like dogs.
Bro, 19th century London, it's not very good. It's a bit rough in that.
Bucks Row, where Polly Nichols met her death under the knife of the Ripper.
Fucking Fagin. I'm reviewing the situation. I'm a sinner I would wait. And I look at you, and 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 look at you. I think I better think it out again. Well, there's the dispensary, obviously. Let's have a little look around now. This is pretty cool, I like this.
There's nothing left at all. I have to close. Oh, what misery.
What fucking misery, son.
My husband can't pay the rent. We've got nowhere to go.
There's pure misery around here, man. Is anybody having a good day? My dear, what a dashing bit of beauty in such an ugly environment. What? Where did you come from? Go away.
You're the police. Then do something. People are dying of hunger here.
There's Wiggins. Well, maybe not. It's got a deer stalker on there. Opium Den.
Berners Street.
Not a stereotype, but just every time Holmes meets up with Chinese or Malaysian people in the show I watched, it's always at an opium den. Hello, mate. You alright? There you go, there's your fucking dinner. Catch that rat.
Whitechapel Street. We are in one of the main areas in the district. Here's the public dispensary that we're looking for. A circulating soup kitchen.
Pretty sweet, man. Well done, mate. You're a good one.
Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look.
A money game.
Oi. Said you're a nice man, but what are you robbing people for, bro?
Oi, oi. We're giving out free soup after Mass. Right here. Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks to Prince Woodville's kind
Yeah, you're doing that
generosity.
so you can get people on the fucking
Ticket for a
gambling.
hot bowl of bacon soup.
Excuse me, my good fellow.
You don't look like the needy.
We're not here for the soup, we're merely passing through. But I would like to commend you for your good
Hold
charity.
it, Watson.
It's the Prince of Woodville who's a charitable one. All I'm doing is filling the bowls. For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people here. Look around you. At every street corner, you'll find someone giving out soup just like me. I grew up here, and I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
No, mister, that's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against a bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them, and are handed out after Mass. That way no one can cheat.
And what's this, boy? You're trying to take what little money these people have.
I'm starving. Help me, for pity's sake.
Watson, throw him a shilling.
Buy my flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
Won't you buy my sweet red roses? 2 blooms for a penny. This is fucking cool. By the way, we didn't even try the dispensary.
This cemetery is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister, frightening, and ill-kept.
Painted black
A
tombstone.
terrible place for one's final rest.
At least hunger no longer gnaws at them.
Right, in a minute. I was just having a little look around first. Is this man bothering you, milady? Homogia. What's that? Hey! What do you do, mate? Window cleaner?
Sorry, the market is closed. There's no more produce.
Hello, Watson. Come on, mate.
We aren't investigating down there, Holmes, are we?
Relax,
Sure.
brother. We've got time. We've got time, Watson.
We aren't investigating down there, Holmes, are we? Are you sure?
Bro, you'll be fucking back later. You know you will.
Nothing of interest here.
Right, okay. So we've either got to go straight into the cemetery, or maybe we can check out the dispensary first. He's the awful dodger. Oh no, he's too old. He's just a small man. I thought he was a kid. God is truth. God is holy. God is good. Yeah, tell that to the people outside. God's a son of a bitch.
Closed.
God damn it.
Like all the sick lying here, this person is very quiet.
Not surprising, Holmes, this person is too weak. She's obviously suffering from malnutrition, and for more than a few weeks now.
Oi, why aren't you feeding your patients, dickhead?
Good day. Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes, but wait a moment. Watson, it's been years. Since the Faculty of Medicine, if my memory serves me right.
Yes, we were young and ambitious. I didn't expect to find you here. I thought you had gone to America.
No. I find that I prefer the filth here, amputating gangrenous legs.
Ah.
I'm joking, Watson. Unfortunately, I was unable to leave for Washington. I had to give up surgery. So instead, I crouched down in this rat hole, rubbing shoulders with the world's misery.
Grant, treating those in need is a noble calling. You underestimate the importance of your work.
If you say so. It's true that in the beginning I felt as you do, but as time goes by, the more this cursed area seems like hell. You think that nothing can get worse, and the next day you see that it can. Now famine has hit these poor wretches.
One can't always do as one might prefer when one is a doctor.
Grant, I'd like to introduce you to Sherlock Holmes.
Pleased to meet you. Well, no one comes here by chance, therefore I imagine that you need something in particular. How can I help you?
Dr. Grant, we are in possession of a scalpel which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say it was stolen from us. A lot of things disappear from here, you understand. Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Thank you, Doctor. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
So they might have had a medical professional in on it.
Like all the sick lying here, this person...
Not surprising.
There doesn't seem to be anything else to see here.
Closed.
Short and sweet.
Like all the... Not surprising.
This stove is hardly working. That would explain the damp around here.
Incredible. My colleague could at least keep a good fire going for his patients.
Go tell him, John. Fucking tell him, son. In fact, I wonder if we can... No, we can't change.
How can I help you?
Why have you got the fire going, bruv?
How can I help you?
Okay, apparently you can't. So all we learned from there is that potentially a staff member stole the skeleton. Now there's one tombstone painted black and it's got a piece missing from it as well, so I'm going to say dig here. Oh, it's not painted black, it's just dirty. You ever go to the cemetery when you were a kid? And for some reason, some of these kind of ones, they had all these little green stones in them. I don't know what the fuck they were, but there was loads of them in cemeteries around where I live anyway. With tiny little green stones in. And we used to, when you were a little kid, I mean, we used to pretend it was kryptonite when we were playing Superman and stuff. Anyway. Whoa! You keep sneaking up on me. I remember this is a bit of a meme, innit? I think one of the very early YouTube videos was about you sneaking up on people. Every time I turn around, you're right there. It might have been this game. That didn't happen in Crime and Punishment or Devil's Daughter. Distribution for 19th September. Through the generosity of Prince Woodville, a new distribution of soup is being arranged within the Whitechapel area. This voucher is valid for one meal on the 19th of September in any distribution area. Kurtz, don't forget to pick up the tools at the cemetery and don't be late this time, Grape Ape.
A leaflet for the soup kitchen. This leaflet is dated for the day after tomorrow. The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it.
Like the poisoner was German.
Closed. This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers. Impossible to open it.
Aha! Check it against our rope.
Let us see if the elements analysed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
One side frayed. One side frayed. I believe they do.
This rope is only worn on one side. This rope is only worn on one side. The rope used to tie up the Bishop of Knightsbridge came from this cemetery. It is only worn on the one side because it is used to lower coffins into graves.
I mean, it would have made sense if it was attached already to a pulley, but it didn't really make sense because every time you take it off to use it, you're not going to check which side, are you, and put that side on the ground kind of thing. So, yeah, we'll take it, but we need a freshly dug grave, bro. Oh, black tombstone. Oh, this one has a fucking interesting symbol on it. A rose, I think. Watson! It is this game the memes come from. Aha! Painted tombstones.
This must be the gravedigger's cabin.
Well, judging by the state of this place, they don't work very often.
Let us see if the elements analysed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common. Black paint. Granite. Granite. Granite.
No black paint.
Granite. Granite. Closed.
I'm not done with this though. Look,
let us see if the elements analysed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in...
Ah, is that black paint at the side?
Granite.
No. I mean, they're both granite. Shaka.
These stones are of the same granite.
I was on the paint and not the granite.
Let us see if the elements and...
I couldn't see any black paint on this one. Is that it?
Granite.
No.
The same black paint covers these stones. This black painted stone is identical to the fragments found in the rope which we analysed at Baker Street and in the footprints of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
For some reason, when I looked at that,
this black painted stone...
I thought the bit in the middle he was holding a piece of... Yeah. Even though I'd just seen the whole fucking thing. Idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm a rubbish detective. Right, deduction board. There's nothing on the deduction board yet. We need to find... we might have to change location now.
Let us see if the elements analysed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common. Black and damp earth. Earth freshly turned over, still damp. This dark, damp earth is the same type as that which was found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's home.
It came from a grave, then. What a lovely thought.
Everything coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the Bishop's home.
This is pretty fucking thin, Holmes, so far. We're going to need more than this.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those used to lower the coffins.
I can think of only two reasons why anyone should happen to spend a great deal of time in a cemetery. Either he is at rest here, or he works here. At least one of the Bishop's murderers is employed here.
A shame. If he was at rest here, it would have made our job easier.
Oh, we need to find a fucking grave digger. And that's his cabin, man. Can't we go in there then? Can't we just break the door open or what?
Impossible to open it. Closed. Closed.
Man, do you know anybody that works here?
Buy my flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
Closed.
Even here, decidedly the poor people have been abandoned to their fate.
Closed. Right, I think we might be done in here for now. We might have to come back later, maybe.
I cannot leave now.
Oh. Watson, talk to me.
Let's look for a mobile soup kitchen.
No, I found that already.
Aren't you going to leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
Oh. Yeah, your money game, bruv.
You again. You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
And what would you say to relieving two toffs of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Holmes! I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Watson, show your watch to our friend here.
Done. Make yourselves at home. All right, mister. First who gets 36 points wins.
By rolling a die, you must reach 36 points to win. If your die shows the skull, all your points are... Okay. So don't get greedy. 1. Might as well keep going. Another 1. Keep going. The skull. Bro, this guy... Okay, his dice are... Yeah, this guy's cheating. Or maybe not. Hey, 5, nice. Go one more. Take it. Go one more. Take it. Skull out, motherfucker. One more. Take it. Take it. 10 ahead, bro. Shit. Shit. One more. Ah! You better crash, baby. 5, fuck. He only needs 15. He only needs... Oh my god. He's gonna win. Sorry about your watch, Watson. 27. He needs 6. I'll need 9. I'm gonna go for it. Skull out, baby. And 5.
Without success.
Fucking bullshit! Right, we go again. 1-0 to you. Skull. Fucking what is this? Right, one more. Fuck. This isn't fair, man. Thought he was cheating me, but I think I'm just done. What? Oh man. Come on, 3. Give me 3. Okay, store them. 12 points. Takes us 1 behind him. What? Come on, man. Yeah, this is fixed. This guy's got a different die up his fucking sleeve. Look at this. Absolute bullshit. I've got to go all the way now. I need 19 altogether. I need another 10. Another 7. Another 5. Another 3. I don't want to do it, but... Another 2. Come on, bro! Ah, are you fucking kidding me? Anything that accepts a skull on I've won. Okay, good.
Perfect.
Now, give me your fucking ring, dick.
Aren't you going to leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
We win.
Hey, not so fast. We'll play again.
Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Awesome information.
It means a lot to me, this ring. Me dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass eye. Me mum didn't get over the shock of it, and she killed herself by smashing her head open with a wooden leg. And she'd only just heard that me sister, who's a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out. And worse,
Nice
our
story,
dog
bro.
got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that against some information about Grape Ape? That seems like a fair deal, don't you think?
Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where is he usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary, them that deal with the morgue. Now, that's all I know.
It is quite good enough. Keep your ring, my good man, as a souvenir of your poor father.
A souvenir of me dad, me mum, me sister, and me dog.
Yeah, man. Okay.
One further thing. You said that Grape Ape's friends work at the morgue. Which morgue?
The morgue at the dispensary. I must say, they got a funny job. They wash the dead, dress them, cut their hair. They clean the blood off the floor, chase the rats, stamp on the cockroaches. Mister, I can tell ya, I prefer giving out soup.
There isn't a certain curse amongst the employees.
Listen, we didn't play for info about the whole
Hey,
city.
Dalton.
I'm not telling you anything else.
The dispensary has got its own morgue. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I've just told you.
Cracking game, lad.
It's the one that all the
Enjoy
undertakers
your day, my
prefer.
good man. And thanks for
Think
the
about
information.
it. It's
Wait,
just next
that's
to the
not Holmes
cemetery.
talks. I'm
Thank
thinking
you,
like
my
him.
good man.
Hey, you said my good man. Cracking game, lad. Enjoy your day, my good man, and thanks for the information. How you doing, Dalton? Hope you're well, bro. I was going to say something, Dan. You threw me off. What was it? Oh, the morgue. Yeah. I've always kind of wanted to... Well, not always. Ever since I started watching 6 Feet Under, I've kind of had a bit of a fascination and always fancied working at like a funeral parlour stroke morgue. I think it'd be a really fucking rewarding job.
Goodbye. Yeah.
I'm doing great, thanks, mate. I've got a bit of a fucking shoulder thing, but apart from that, I'm sound as fuck. Right, so hopefully we can get in the back room now. Get Watson to tell his mate that we need access to the back room, bruv.
How can I help you?
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end. The one with the unpleasant smell.
Very good. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
Look, Holmes. A list of the recently dead. How sad.
I see names that have something in common.
Your fucking name will be on it if you carry on giving me Jeff Watson. Right, list of the recent deaths in the morgue. Sarah Ferguson, 56 years old, died of malnutrition. Oliver Boxall, 14 years old, died of malnutrition. David Levy, 45 years old, died of malnutrition. Sally Petticoat, 17 years old. John Hamilton, 19 years old. Same cause of death, suicide by poisoning. To be buried in the same part of the cemetery they were going to be married. James Barnaby, 32 years old, killed by 23 knife wounds. And Harry Copperfield, 65 years old, died of exhaustion and malnutrition. Right, we must have to use that. No? Okay.
I understand now why my colleague keeps quiet about his morgue. This place is a real mess.
Concentrate, Watson. We must look for clues about Grape Ape's friends.
Okay, we've got a little thingy table here for our analysis. Ooh, bloodstained jacket. Kurtz's jacket.
This is Kurtz's overall, so he really does work at the morgue. Strange that he left his overall here.
Holmes, this is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Nicebridge's murderers.
I need something.
What do you need, bro? Okay, we'll have to find something else first. Bit dark in here, mate.
Look at the state of the instruments. They've probably never been cleaned.
Well, looks like we're going to cut some of the...
A small metal stem.
Oh, that's what you might have used to try and crack the fucking safe open.
Perfect.
Ah, a map hidden behind the fucking label, huh?
2 keys.
Well, well, this Kurtz was carrying a lot of things.
Okay, we can't use his analysis desk. Right, let's go and ask this guy about the names, I guess, on the list.
How can I help you?
Tell me, Doctor, do you...
Yes.
We would like to
the
see
door
it. Very good. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon.
Right, are we done here? Is there any new... No, nothing else I can do on there. Oh, the keys might be for the thingy at the cemetery. The gravedigger's cabin and the other one. Aha. What the fuck this is for?
Perfect.
Oh, there you go.
It's open. Here, this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Oh, what a jumble.
You stay there and shut up. Right. Got a note, an axe, some smashed up boxes, some sacks with rocks pouring out of them. That's about fucking it.
Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them. Well, really.
I can see a large crack. I'll need something thin.
Bags filled with...
A hole was drilled a short while ago. There is a sack inside this hole. Let us see what is inside it.
Note from the cemetery bandits. I wanted to do what you told me to do, but it didn't all fit in. So I've closed the chest and have hidden the rest with Romeo and Juliet, the two newcomers. Okay, that'll be the two that died of poisoning. The people that were going to get married.
We are making headway. How do we know what this means?
I know what it means.
This message confirms that we are on the right track.
Don't you worry your little self, Watson.
Valuable objects. But what are they doing here?
Fell the lover's tree and make place for another grave. If the famine doesn't end, we can expect a lot of customers. Chief P. Long.
How is it that there is no room in this cemetery?
Let us hope that the tree is still there.
The lover's tree? The fuck is one of them? Oh, here we go.
Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscriptions.
I think it was Sally and John, wasn't it? Sally Petticoat and John something. Oh, plus there's the rose. That must be what grave they're on. I thought that stood out a bit, that thing on the grave.
Sally and John. This design was the last to be done. Sally and John is engraved here as a symbol of their love.
That one.
Yes, it must be there. I need something.
A shovel, bruv. It was out there.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery.
You frighten...
Frighten you in a minute, mate. I'm going to put this fucking shovel around your head. You get out of my way.
This must be the grave. Dig quickly, Watson.
Yeah,
Very well, Holmes.
Get your back into it, son.
Look, a metal box.
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated. This box comes from a bank. The criminals must have held onto it after a hold-up.
I mean, there's a number at the bottom, but 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, 8. Oh, we've got a... Okay, so it's one of them puzzles. How do you... Oh, there we go, okay. So 6-4 in the end. So we've got to move the... Okay, I've done one of these before. I can't bloody remember how. But we'll do it. So we need a 7-8. Give you that a minute. No, okay, this isn't going to work. We can't actually... Right, so that's not the number at the bottom right, is it? Because I can't... I thought maybe I could move them up and split them. Oh! Right, we kind of can. Like this. Oh shit, no we can't. We can move them if they're in. Right, so... Okay, I get it. So we need to go 7-8. So move this over here and get out of my way. What's the 5? We need the 3 for the 5. There's the 3. What do we need to get the 4 then? The 4's on the end. Wait, how the fuck... Reset the puzzle. Right. How do I get the 8? Skip puzzle. Yeah, Holmes can figure this out like that, bang. There you go.
There
No
we
problem.
are. It is simplicity itself.
Don't leave it to this moron. Just let Holmes do it. The fuck?
This key must be important to be hidden here.
What is that? A hammer? It's a hammer.
A hammer covered in blood.
And a couple of candlesticks. Hey up! Watson! Watson! Get your revolver, bro!
Holmes, there is someone in that hut.
I saw Watson. Come, and keep your revolver at the ready, just in case.
Revolver, bruv.
Open up. We're not the police. Do not be alarmed.
That's a strange way of reassuring someone. Holmes, they are children. My God, one of them is hurt.
What you want? Don't come any closer. Are you the police?
Don't be afraid. I am a doctor. I'm going to look at your friend's wound.
Wait, Watson. I've got some questions to ask these children.
This is urgent, Holmes. In this filthy place, the risk of infection is very high, and the wound could get worse with every second lost.
The immediate danger for these children is not so much the wound as Mr. Fletcher.
Who?
Look at the wound, Watson. It's thin and precise. It was made by a sharp, well-kept blade. Any other blade, less well-kept, would have torn the tissue around it.
Your
and its
doctor
size
friend.
would be irregular.
So what does that imply?
In this area, who would take such great care with
Oh.
a blade? A butcher, of course. And the only butcher in the area is Samuel Fletcher, who at this moment is replacing a window that has been forced open. He's a man to hold grudges, as anyone around here will tell you.
The children are in danger.
A man as skillful with a knife as a butcher, and with a bad reputation to match. could easily strike a fatal blow by cutting the child's jugular. If he hasn't done it, it's surely because these little thieves broke into his shop at night to steal a piece of meat. The poor lighting in this area saved them. I can assure you that Mr. Fletcher has spent the day trying to trace these children, and if he finds them, wounds will be the least of their problems.
That's true. What do you want? Don't let the butcher find us.
I could give Mr. Fletcher a compensation for the damage to his property, and he would certainly give up trying to find you then. But for that, you'll have to cooperate.
Or else?
Or else he'll likely find a less agreeable way of repairing the damage.
Wait, mister. I know everyone here. I'll help you. Only protect us from the butcher.
I am looking for Kurtz. Tell me where I can find him, and I'll smooth things over with Mr. Fletcher.
Everyone here knows Kurtz. He's the worst person in the area. We call him the Colonel because he fought against the Zulus in Africa. He got chucked out the army because he's completely crackers.
Colonel Kurtz.
He lives at number 8 Batty Street.
Good.
Isn't that the name
Watson,
of fucking
then we will
Brando's character in
these young men and Mr.
Apocalypse Now? Colonel Kurtz. Something like that, isn't it? And number 8 Batty Street. To get there, take the first left turning out of the cemetery and the first right. The number 8 is on the right at the end of the blind alley. First left, first right, number 8. Let's go.
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
It won't be necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be. If he had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
You mean you lied to frighten those poor children?
Exactly.
A bending
Clever,
of the truth.
wasn't it?
Watson. A mere bending of the truth.
Well, mister, that's a mighty fine outfit
Hey, it's
you're
her.
wearing there. You stand out like a sore thumb, and that's no lie.
No way.
Watch that you don't get it all dirtied up, but you'd be welcome to come back to my place. It's not far, and I'd sponge
You know
it
that
down
is.
for you.
Don't go back to Johnny's place. You'll get malaria.
Thank you, madam. I'm certain that you would make a very good job of it. That will not be necessary, however. But your thought was a kind one.
We'd best be leaving now, sir.
Here, please accept this sovereign as a token of my
I
gratitude
don't
for
know if
your
Liam's still
concern.
here, but Liam would definitely
Well, I
recognise
never.
her, I think.
Thank you. That's right, generous of you, my lordship.
You are very welcome, madam.
Madam, he calls me. Bless my garters. What a gent.
If you're ready now, sir.
Yes, let us go.
What a remarkable man, the Prince Woodville, to talk to such a woman as though she was an equal.
Bro!
Let's find Batty Street.
We've seen you in Crimes and Punishment, mate, with your fucking telescope in her window. So she lives opposite us in Crimes and Punishment, and Devil's Daughter as well, I think. Yeah, Devil's Daughter as well. She lives opposite on Baker Street, and the fucking telescope's always pointing in her window. At her, straight at her. This dirty fucking perv. Yeah, you dirty rotter, mate. First left, first right. Bro, first left, what are you talking about? I can't get down there.
Sorry, the market is closed. There's no more produce.
You have to go around. Wait, Batty Street. Oh, that's the left. Left out. Okay. Take the left out of the fucking thing. Okay. Number 8. The door better not be red. Nice little number 8. It's not.
Closed. Closed.
So, fuck closed. We got the key.
My God, Holmes, it's appalling. And the smell. But what can have happened here?
Oh,
Stay calm, Watson. Take note of every detail and be careful not to move anything.
Very well, Holmes.
What's that fucking flag? Well, that's the Netherlands, the top right. I don't know what the rest of it is, though. Oh, the Boer War. Well, what's that? South Africa? South Africa.
A newspaper covering the war in South Africa. Kurtz must have been following the war with some interest.
The Boer War is abominable, and it still rages.
A military badge of the 58th Infantry Regiment of Her Majesty, and a letter stipulating Kurtz's exclusion from the unit. He served in 1881.
At that time, the regiment served in South Africa. Kurtz was in the Boer War.
Oh, why'd they kill the doggo, man? What the fuck?
A torn piece of a letter.
Colonel, I've heard that the heads of the Milan Commando do not appreciate your operating methods. Methods that they judge as being too expeditious and even cruel. We are defending our land, our cause is holy and just. We need combatants who are honourable and motivated, not wealth-hungry assassins. There is no room here for opportunists like you.
It seems to be a letter of dismissal.
Fuck me, there's blood everywhere, man. This game's way gorier than the follow-ups. The Illustrated London News, and a small piece of tree with berries.
Grapes! What are they doing there?
Grapes. They don't look like grapes, but okay. Well, here's the grape ape.
Someone wrapped some meat up in this newspaper. The blood is still fresh.
Maybe the butcher did have something to do with it.
An old photo. It's written to
Jeremy
our
Kurtz,
comrade
Commando.
Jeremy Kurtz from Commando J. Malan, Bloemfontein, 1883.
Kurtz served as a Boer commando. He fought against his country.
Apparently our friend Kurtz served in both camps in South Africa and was never a colonel, but that doesn't surprise me.
A traitor, deserter, and a false colonel. What a charming gentleman.
The dog's bowl is empty.
He won't be needing it now anyway.
The material on this tray is rather odd.
Is it stones? Some kind of drug paraphernalia, maybe?
A small burner.
I think it is.
Small burnt balls.
Oh, incense, maybe. Oh. The madness poison.
A pipe with a strange smell.
There can be no doubt. Judging by the material
Opium.
on the tray and the pipe, the man smoked opium.
Opium. I doubt if this man could have made his drug here. He would have needed a real laboratory.
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
Not much there right now.
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
A little like the bishop, huh?
The skin was deeply torn.
Possibly by himself.
What a horrible wound.
So it's an opium burner, but maybe they weren't smoking opium, bro. Maybe somebody gave them that fucking... the madness poison. And the fumes from the pipe set the dog off as well. The dog is... Shit, I didn't even see this one.
This part is in shreds.
The skin was deeply torn.
What a horrible wound.
Okay, where's his trouser leg? Okay, it's been ripped up, probably by the dog. Can't get this piece of paper here. It looks important, but can't get it. Oh, there's something else there. Hand on this dog. What the hell did I miss? Oh, it's Paul. What did I miss on the dog, man? I'm getting a blue... Ah, there it is.
What a horrible wound.
Oh, we got any... Ah! Aha! A missing finger!
This bandage is a day or two old, no more.
Something tells me you were in the bishop's room, mate.
What terrible wounds. The dogs must have been rabid.
That's rabid, bro.
Only a dog could inflict so deep a wound, but it appears that the wound was gnawed at afterwards.
Check his tats now.
This part is in shreds.
Check his tackle, Watson.
This bandage is a...
There might be something behind my damn camera. Oh wait, no, we can check. Can we use the...
Please take note, Watson.
The same finger that we found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's house. Holmes!
We have one of our murderers. What else can we use the scissors on?
What terrible...
What else have we got? Scissors and matches and knife.
This part is...
Let me just check behind my... No, there's nothing up there. Oh, what was that? Okay, it's just that. What is that?
Please take note, Watson.
The same...
Okay, I didn't see anything else that I can fucking see on him.
Only a dog.
I can't use any instruments on him. Can maybe...
Size 9. Hobnail boots like those worn by labourers.
Okay. We don't have the bottom half. There's something else on the fucking top there. I've only got a knife and a fucking scissors. I don't think we can cut anything else off him.
This part is in shred. This part...
What the fuck am I looking for here? Ah, this dog bite. Missed it.
It is a dog bite. I can see the tooth marks.
Okay, it should be done now, right? Yeah, okay.
Grapes!
This is yesterday's newspaper. Someone brought food for the dogs, probably just before the fight broke out.
And just after they had been fed, they attacked a man to eat him. Incredible.
Okay, so they could have been poisoned not from the pipe, but from the meat. Alright, I guess we're at deduction board time. The man's dogs used to torture him. The dogs were poisoned. The murderers had poison that causes madness. There were no available instruments here for preparing opium. So we could try to find a laboratory, or they weren't preparing opium. Either of these are possible. Let's look at that opium thing again. Watson, shift your fucking arse, bro.
The material. Small.
A pipe.
Can't we light it?
Small.
Have a little toke and see what was in it.
Small. A small.
Using the matches. No. Okay.
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson. Let us look at our...
I don't really like making deductions unless I'm sure. I don't think I've missed any clues. I'm going to say he already had some opium. Oh, it can't be because I think it would have already... There, we already had a supply. Okay, none of those do anything. I mean, either of those could be true. They could both be true at the same time. In fact, all three could be true at the same time. They don't necessarily contradict each other. Oh, hang on. Did that... No. What the fuck am I missing? Have I got to go to this one? No. I've got matches, a knife and the scissors. The scissors are just used to cut things and I have to open things. The matches are not used yet. I thought maybe I could test this, but obviously not. It's green, which means I've done everything on it.
Let us look at our...
We need to test the finger to see if it's cut or bitten. I mean, it's definitely not him, right? Too much are all those others? So, none of them change anything anyway, so just stick to your original one. What the hell? What have I missed here? Telling me to go to my deduction board, but I've done it all. Bro, I've literally made my decision and then made every other decision, and nothing's working. Tried them all. The dogs were fed just before the murder. They weren't trained to kill him. They were obviously poisoned. Or maybe not. Maybe they were trained to kill him, but I doubt it. Let's say the dogs... Let's say my original thing was right. And so he didn't smoke opium. That's why I put given a pipe. Maybe the poison was in the fucking pipe. Already given a pipe, missing a fitness, one of the bishops. I think the game... Oh, it can't be broke. I don't know what's going on there. Forgot to use the Sherlock mode. Have I missed something? I think I missed something, because then it wouldn't say let's use your deduction board, it'd say fucking I must be missing something. There, it just did it. It just did the... What the fuck was that? There's the ping. I don't see any new clues appearing. Move, Watson. Move, you dickhead. Can't get to that cupboard. It's around here, it did it around here. Bruv, what the fuck?
Let us look at our...
Fuck your deduction board, what's going on? There's no new clues. It's not like the place is huge. I've definitely checked it.
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
Can we just fucking skedaddle with the map? Can't even use the map here. What the fuck? They weren't trained to kill him. They were poisoned.
My deduction chart is
I did that
incomplete,
before!
Holmes. We are missing an important detail.
What the fuck
Let's
are you
return
talking
to the
about,
clinic
bro?
and ask if our friend might lend us his morgue for 2 hours.
What are you going to do?
I'm torn between a nap and a picnic.
Oh, I've had enough, Holmes.
The next step of our investigation, Watson, leads us inevitably to a post-mortem. As you're well aware, in the instance where a body's vital organs no longer function, every minute is vital. Be quick now and procure the room while I arrange the transport.
Very well. I will see you later.
Right. What time is it? These cases are long. It's different than... It's 2 in the morning. Let me just check that fucking deduction board. I want to see what's different. I had that... Well, I did have that one first, but I tried that one as well. Given a pipe. So I tried these before. I wonder if it was that because I didn't press the L2 thing beforehand. I kind of want to do that here. I've done it. There you go. What did I do? I made a different noise. Where's he gone? Yeah, what is that, bro? What's that thing in the pink? I don't know what it means. Let's do it again. Well, I think it means that. Go through that fucking door there.
Ah, Grant, you are still here. I need to ask a favour from you.
What sort of favour, my dear friend?
Might I use your morgue for a couple of hours? It concerns an affair of the greatest
Use the morgue? Whatever for? Letting you poke your nose in everywhere is one thing, but closing my eyes to I don't know what unsavoury practices.
No, it's nothing like that.
No, it isn't possible, sorry.
Grant, listen to me.
Don't insist. Where do you think you are? Perhaps because you come from the rich area, you think you are entitled to do whatever you like. But here in Whitechapel, it's the real world, you understand? The real world, where we have to take risks. Do you even know what that means? And this shabby health centre where I've been stagnating for years, it's a public establishment under my authority, for whatever that's worth. I'm responsible for it. Responsible, do you understand?
Of course I understand, Grant.
Good.
I understand, first and foremost, that you are a coward.
Yeah, you tell him, John.
A coward, I said, sitting on your backside behind a desk for years, complaining about your fate without even trying to change a single thing about it.
I won't allow you.
And you dare to talk to me about risks. I, who was wounded in Afghanistan while in Her Majesty's service, and who, for a great many years, has taken part in some of the most dangerous criminal investigations the country has ever known.
But...
As for being responsible, as you call it, it begins with doing your job properly, particularly when one is a doctor and caring for the poorest people within our society.
You're deeming yourself
the
here,
real life? Ha ha! Don't make me laugh. I am a doctor too, Grant, don't forget. And I'm ashamed of my profession when I see the state of this centre.
It's not my...
So, your disgusting morgue, you are going to allow me to use it, dear friend, because I urgently need it for a vitally important affair that is way
Watson,
over
man.
your head, and whether it pleases you or not. Understood?
If you want to be like that about it, do whatever you like. I wash my hands of the entire thing.
That doesn't surprise me.
Shame you didn't wash your damn morgue, bro.
This is a dismal place. Have you ever carried out a post-mortem, Holmes? It requires a great deal of precision.
Don't worry, I learn quickly. Hand me a bone saw.
I think I'm going to do this because I'm getting a bit tired. I'm going to have to do this, then I've got to go and fucking analyse the finger probably, but I've at least got to go to what's his name's face, the prince fucking dude. I didn't see the poisoner. The cases in this one are way longer than they were in Crown and Punishment and Devil's Daughter, so we're going to have to split them up. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Honours? Oh, okay. With more Testament of Sherlock Holmes. Fuck, his shoulders hurt as well. Right. Adios amigos, au revoir mes amis, arrivederci miei amici, auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund, sayonara, do widzenia, zajan, alvida and good night. Dewey, alvida, Dewey and good night. I love you long time. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves, but more importantly than that, just like Sherlock Holmes and Dr. John Watson and Mrs. Hudson and Toby and Wiggins, take care of each other. Namaste. Bye. Love you. Bye.